welcome to my newest video, which is the newest entry video for the newest Diceball. Let's just put it all into a bit of better perspective really. We had a new football dice game which we had our first tournament on, which was very successful. We've agreed on a name, we've agreed on some rule changes that's going to make the game better, and because the tournament went so well and we expect these new rule changes to make the game that much better, we're going to do another tournament, and then from there we're going to look at having like a league season on this. So we're going to have regular games and, you know, do like a full season across a full season, if you know what I mean. So like I say, another tournament to get a bit more interest, and then hopefully the league season will consist of a few, you know, a decent amount of teams, and then we'll go from there. But this is the entry video for the new tournament, so if you want to join this new tournament, all you have to do is the same as last time. Stick your entry down to say that you would like to be in the tournament and give us your team name. I know a lot of you from the last one will probably want to keep your team name from the last one, so feel free to do so. But like I said, I want to say thank you to those who took part in the last one. I particularly enjoyed it, and I think the dice game itself could be something that can be rolled out, yeah, like what I did there, can be rolled out to anybody who's got the time to actually make it up for themselves. Now I've got all the components here. Now I'm going to show you them all. What you need. So all you actually need is a pen and some card. A couple of sheets of card, some plastic cups, something to be a ball, and 4 dice. So I got this little spongy thing to be the ball. Got 2 see-through plastic cups. I write a H on the one for home and A on the other one for away. As you can see, it's a bit faded from where I've been using it during the last tournament. 2 dice go in each. The rules, the revised rules, are going to be in the description below. So with the card, what you need is just 1 circle for centre circle, and a bunch of smaller ones to be goal counters, so you don't lose track of the score. And trust me, knowing me, I would have done during the last game. You got 2 cut out goal posts. So what you do is stick them on the table like that, so the ball goes in that way, like that. So you get 2 of them. So you've got to have a decent size sort of coffee table. It doesn't matter if it's round or whatever, you can make a football field out of a round one or a square one. So you've got your possession cards, so you know which team is in possession, home team or the away team. So to go by one of the goals, you have your home team card. You will also have your away team card, and then you've got your zones, you know, your possession zones. So where I got that there, attack versus goalkeeper, A for away team, H for home team. So the away attack, so in that particular zone, the away attack versus the home goalkeeper, and a dice roll advances you from each stage as you go across. And then you'll see attack versus defence. I think I might be missing one here, or I might have pulled one down. Yeah, I did. There we go. That's the next one. Midfield or attack versus midfield and defence. Then it's just straight out midfield versus midfield. Then onto midfield and defence versus midfield and attack. Then onto defence versus attack. And then finally goalkeeper versus attack. So you have that. You have to have them going down either side. So you've got your bunch of them for your away team as well now. And that there is all you need to actually do it. And then the rules, you apply the rules. Now, there are plenty of videos on you from streams. The first video we ever did on this channel would explain to you how the game actually works. It's just pretty simple really. I'm just going to put that stuff away in a minute. So it's quite a simple game to make for yourself, and then to play in your own home with your friends and family and all that. It was an idea I came up with because a couple of people have asked me this. You know, how did I even come up with this? I was listening to TalkSport and they were doing like a dice game broadcasting it over the radio, and I was thinking, if I put my mind to it, I could do something similar, because I like the concept. I just didn't like how they done it. You know, where one dice will mean one thing. There's nothing else really to it. I mean, you know, you could have a 1 and get through on goal, and then a 6 could see you get tackled. I'm thinking, well, the higher you go, surely the better it should be. So I adopted that principle straight away, and I thought 2 dice rather than 1, you know, just to make it that bit more, you know, like 8 of 12 rather than 8 of 6. And then throwing in all the extra rules and things like that. Well, the latest rules are going to make the game that much better, I think, by where you have all your different zones. Before we had 4 different positions: goalkeeper, defence, midfield and attack. And you allocated bonus points, which are added to the dice rolls for which that position is involved in. And as it worked out, there was 3 spaces where your attack is actually going to have possession, 3 spaces where your midfield are going to be involved in it, and then 2 spaces for defence and just 1 for goalkeeper. So anyone who chose their defence or their goalkeeper was giving themselves a big disadvantage. By amalgamating the goalkeeper and defence into 1 allocation category, that then takes away any disadvantage of giving it to your defence or goalkeeper. Basically, if you give it to the defence, you're giving it to the goalkeeper as well. So that's the latest rule change. And the clunky bit was when the goalkeeper would make a save and would be in possession. You'd quite often find that it was difficult for them to get it out of their own half. Then from that point, what we're doing now is if the goalkeeper, when in possession, wins their dice roll, they will then kick the ball out up to the midfield. So that's how that's going to work. There's a few other little bits and pieces. Like I say, the revised rules are going to be listed below. Make sure you give them a good look. For those of you who played the game before, it should be easy to adapt to the new rules. For those of you who haven't played the game before, like I said, it'd be worth going back and watching a couple of the videos, just getting a feel for how the game actually works, so you understand it, and then you can be a bit more of a tactician when it comes to allocating your points in different areas. The other thing as well is obviously it's a 20-minute match, and what I like is that we're doing it half-time, and we're basically splitting it up into 2 10-minute halves, so you can change your allocation at half-time. So that's going to be another good inclusion to it. So feel free, enter the tournament, make sure you get involved in the next one. We only had 8 teams in the last one. I'd certainly like there to be a few more. We may even do it, if there's loads, we'll do it just a straight knockout competition rather than group stages, because it would take absolutely forever. I know the regulars who were involved in the last one are quite keen to get into a league season. So yeah, get yourselves involved, and we'll see how this next tournament goes before we kick on with doing the league. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope many of you enter, and I look forward to doing the next tournament. Thank you, cheerio for now, and as always, up the county. Many thanks for watching the latest content on the Amber Army channel. Please make sure you leave us a like. Make sure you subscribe for more content, both for the neutral football fan and also plenty of Newport County. Even more Newport County content can be found on the club's iFollow channel on the link above. It is just £4.49 per month to subscribe to that service. And those of you feeling extra generous can also support us on Patreon on the link at the bottom there. That would be a monthly donation of your choice. Thank you again, make sure you've subscribed, and as always, up the county.